Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bright Ops, and welcome back to Battle Realms, the Dragon campaign. Let's get into this, shall we? The Lotus Clan has always had a problem with Serpent authority. The only way to protect my people is to completely wipe them out, leaving neither man nor mortar standing. I cannot fail. We're getting too close. Alright. Actually, we're gonna quickly just have a look at the map here, because we've got a few sources of rice, but not really a major water source. And that's problematic. Because, yes, we can now build wells, but at the same time, just because we can build a well doesn't mean we can really... Just because we can build wells means we have to have the infrastructure for it. We have to have... Yeah, for the dragon, we have to build a town square to be able to build wells. And that's a problem.
Agreed.
Let's see, Kenji, go do some quick scouting, Kenji.
Over there.
Alright. Ah, yes. And unlike last time, where we were fighting the... Wolf Clan, we're now fighting the Lotus. And of course, there is a little... there is a full-on shelter here. Alrighty. Alright, we will build a hut. We'll build a hut here for the simple... There's a reason I'm building a hut. And that is to make the whole gathering of food a bit quicker. Because now it's literally right next door to the rice paddy, we can just grab stuff and go.
I follow the dragon.
Plus it does give us a bit more stuff to work with, so there's that. Alright. I'm just gonna send some... bit of it... Actually, hang on. Ah. Yep, infested ones. Yes, because the thing you have to be aware of with the Lotus Clan is when it comes to its second tier units, their main ability is when they die, they will have certain things happen, depending on which unit. In the case of infested ones, when they die, they basically explode. They explode and cause they cause damage to units.
Yes.
Alright. Yes, we now also have to factor in the fact that the environment near us is kind of a pain in the ass.
I follow the dragon.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send our some peasants over in the opposite direction, to where there's a bit more stable ground. And the reason we're going to do that is, while this is going to be where we get resources, we might do unit production somewhere a bit over here. At least until we can get a town square, at which case we can quite literally just blood, and in which case we can set up a well, and thus we don't really need a mapped water source anymore.
Yes.
Okay, you
Yes,
two.
sir.
Actually, wait, we don't need all three of you.
I follow the dragon.
But taking advantage of the food, well, extra food is just nice.
Yes.
Plus, we can train spearmen here because that just speeds up production a bit. Alright, you guys can go over here, make another peasant hut. And you can go
On
protect.
the way. All right.
Alright, we need...
I follow the dragon.
We do need a bathhouse, because bathhouses, for us, are what we need for the town square. And town squares give us bloody... the well.
On target.
Alright, we'll stop that one there.
Yes, sir.
Bring you over this way. We'll build an actual dojo over here just for the sake of... If this place is going to be a production center, we might as well have it be a production center.
Agreed.
Alright.
I follow the dragon.
While we're at, we'll also train some geisha. Why not? And because we don't really need as much rice production over here, we can get some more water.
All right.
Oh, yes, we'll also build a shrine, because shrines do give us abilities and all that. Seems like the Lotus have stopped sending units here. For now, at least. A potentially disturbing
Focused and
thought,
steady.
but
On it.
we'll find out what's happening soon enough.
Okay.
Alright, we need more of everything, really.
Right.
So water and rice. Well, we've got the rice coming in, so there's that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Alright, what can we train? Zen arrows. See enemies at a distance, immobilize the archer and continue strain. Try shield, makes the warrior immune to damage but immobilizes him.
I walk your path.
Okay. Just a little bit more water. Right here, town square.
Yes, sir.
So once we get that, we can start proper mass production.
Agreed.
We'll send Kenji back while we do some quick scouting.
Yes. Done. Of course.
Because we need to
Certainly.
find the enemy.
For the serpent. Yes. Certainly. Done.
Don't know where they are, but we'll find them soon enough.
For the serpent. Certainly.
Guess the first place to look would be the rice fields.
Immediately.
Let's see, what can we
Of
see?
course. Immediately. Yes.
Where are they?
Certainly. Of course.
Because you'd
Forward.
found some.
My trees. Immediately.
So they're somewhere in this
Done.
area. Or at least they sent some scouts. So you're built. That means we can build another tower just to provide protection. No harm in that. Well. Wells are needed.
I follow the dragon.
Of course. For the serpent.
Okay, where?
Immediately.
I mean, I guess they probably have wells of their own
Immediately.
that they can call upon,
Yes.
which isn't particularly
Done.
great, but
Immediately.
it's what we've got to work with. Right,
With
you.
bow in hand.
If nothing else, having him man that tower gives us some. Gives us a little bit of stuff to work with. If only because
Of course.
it gives us a forward base we can
As you
fall, we
command.
can go to if we need be.
Of course. For the dragon.
That is still producing
Moving.
troops and
Of course.
stuff.
For the clan.
Okay. We appear to have found an early Lotus force. Though from the looks of it, they've only recently built it, because they haven't manned their watchtower yet.
I follow the dragon.
On
Have
target.
you manned there?
Forward.
Town square. Yeah, we've got a base.
Done.
But as I said, I feel like they've only recently built it. 'Cause... yeah.
I'm going.
Okay, we need some more. Should probably build a stable at some point. Like, it wouldn't hurt us.
Lead the way.
They're also not really defending this location. Like, they've got the peasants, but they're not really producing troops. Like, did they make a What's happening here? Alright, I think they're sending in more.
I follow the dragon.
Not completely sure what they're doing, but... I feel like they tried to expand, but we managed to cut them off before they could really do it. Which, honestly, great thing for us. It's a great start, but... Alright. Actually, no, in your case, I think we'll send you to the
follow the dragon.
bathhouse. Because having healers is always nice. Like, I'll be the first to admit, if we've caught them with their pants down, there's no harm in that. At least for us, anyway. Alright. Yeah, why not? We'll start. We might as well try and... We can try and capture some of the horses. If for no other reason than to speed up and strengthen our positions going forward.
Forward. On target.
So let's see, Town Square, the Blade Garden, Training Yard, and the Forge. But they're not defending it. As I said, I'm fairly certain that what we might be dealing with here is they tried to expand and we've caught them before they've secured their position.
I follow your lead.
On the plus side, it seems our aggression has paid off, and that's if they've built this base and have now completely screwed themselves trying to maintain it, then alright, I'm gonna put a tower here. There's a reason for that. My thought process is if we can prevent them from accessing water sources, then suddenly they literally cannot produce units anymore, we need to steamroll. Plus it also prevents them from expanding this way a bit, while we move our forces on to attack other locations.
On target.
You can stay and hold your position here.
Lead the way.
Alright, so let's go. Because I remember
As you will.
there was a bird thing about somewhere over here, so that means this is where at least one of them was either fleeing this way or was coming from it.
Moving.
And considering how recently this base was, I think they came from this direction. Alright, should probably,
All right.
you know, water things. Yeah, it gives our units a chance to catch their breath and heal up a little bit.
On my way. For the dragon.
So, if I had to guess,
Moving.
there's a rice thing over here.
As you
If they have
command.
wells, which
Of
I suspect
course.
they do, because they did have a town center, they could build wells. Alright, you've gone a bit too far.
Forward.
Oh, well, you're probably gonna die, but... On the plus side, we did uncover a bit more of their stuff. So we now know there's at least a base in this direction. We can continue pushing. Well, it seems to be what's happened here, is they tried to push forward and they tried to expand in a hurry and they overextended rather than secure their positions. And because of that, they've basically ended up in a very bad spot. Because they've spent the resources, but they didn't get anything out of it. Alright. Oh yes, do need to put you in the tower.
Be.
Yes.
Why aren't you fetching horses?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you've got horses. should be
Yes.
fetching more. Okay, where is everybody? Okay, you're pillaging over here. Should probably send one of the geisha over, just
Yes.
make sure those people don't die. Alright. Okay, we've encountered the channel, which is basically their version of the geisha. But where are they coming from? Like, we're seeing additional forces coming. Oh,
I follow your lead.
there's more.
With bow in hand.
Oh well. Okay, you're empowered. Yeah, we can make the geisha a little bit tougher. And you can
Yes,
go
sir.
train more horses. Oh damn, this is a pretty big settlement, honestly. Like, there's tiers and stuff. However, I think we've screwed them. Because they can't... Because while they can build well, they could build wells, they don't have a building that they can produce rice. And that is their doom.
I follow the dragon.
And we'll grab another healer while we're at it.
Over there.
I walk your path.
Let's see, more burnt down. Yep, I thought so. If I had to guess, they're trying incredibly hard to salvage as much rice as they can in order to be able to produce buildings and units, but because we've sort of cut them off, they be screwed.
Moving.
My bow is strong.
So they are, that being said, they are producing a lot of these infested ones. So they've either had a stockpile somewhere, well, there's a bit more to this game than I knew.
As you command.
I am the master.
Okay, that's new.
Forward.
Let's see, what are you? Master Warlock. Now you seem like a pretty high-class unit. Yep, Warlock's Tower. Ah.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we found the southern part of this particular base. Or at least a part of it. So that's gonna be fun.
Yes.
We'll bring you to hideouts with the... We'll bring you to hideout with the dojo people. Increase the natural healing rate of soldiers. Perfectly on board with that. Okay, where's our... Good.
I follow.
Okay, we need to get the geisha up to start healing people. Okay, we've lost a Termo. We've lost a Termo. I'm pretty sure we're about to lose Shinta in the near future. Alright, this is bad.
Certainly. Focused and steady.
Ah yes, the unclean one. Kind of a pain, but when he dies, he basically creates a blackout inky zone where your units can't actually respond to anything. Like their vision goes down, they don't attack automatically. So you have to micromanage a bit.
Forward. Honor through victory.
But despite everything, I think we've managed to take most of the bite out of this place. Let's see, we've got some forces.
I follow the dragon. Forward. I follow the dragon.
You guys can go and start raiding more of the enemy positions. Because we know that there's some there. We can try and contain them.
Forward.
Alright, could potentially use a few more bloody archers. Because that would be nice. Really wish we had the stuff that can burn buildings down, because that would probably speed up this process a bit, but... nothing else, I'm pretty sure we may...
On target.
Hang on, just...
The mind is focused.
Ah. Thought so. They're producing and sending peasantry, the peasants in to try and basically reopen their food supplies again. Okay, the horses have gone down. Probably being slowly picked off by
Blood shall flow.
further attackers.
I walk your path.
And you know, we'll train the horses to have a bit more health.
Lead and I'll follow.
Because why not?
Certainly. Focused and steady.
Right there, down goes that tower. They've sent a channeler in, which is a bad idea, because channelers are healers. Sending one in alone didn't end well for him. Did not end well.
I follow the dragon.
Alright.
I follow your lead. Blood shall flow.
Okay, there's a stable. No horses, though. Makes sense.
Moving. Lead the way.
When you think about it.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep Kenji back, because I'm pretty sure if he dies, we lose automatically. I do love just how these 3 Dragon Warriors and this Archer have just decimated.
Follow your lead.
The survivors of the initial force have managed to decimate a lot of the enemy's ability to produce units.
I follow your lead. Lead, and I'll follow.
Though we should probably let them, you know, heal up a bit.
Onward, I walk your path. Lead, and I'll follow. Forward.
Alrighty. To-do.
I walk your path.
Hunt at your leisure, boys.
I follow
Though in your
lead.
case, we're gonna have you two go down here.
Run them through.
Because if we break this little hut, then they'll basically start leading us towards the next, or where the next place they can potentially get
I follow
take their
your lead.
supplies
The
to.
dragon's revenge.
Ah yes, different watchtowers have different effects. In the case of the Lotus Watchtower, they can fire lightning bolts at attackers. Whereas with the... Let's see, whereas if we look at the Dragon one, ours magically stuns all units around the tower. I'm pretty sure the Serpent one dazes them. Okay. I think we've killed all of them. At least all of this group.
I follow the dragon.
Okay, you guys get out of there. Move.
Forward. Onward.
We'll let you guys fall back and survive this. You've done plenty.
The animals will pay.
Alright, if I had to guess what's happened, it is because we've effectively cut them off from rice and water. They've now run out of supply. They've now just run out of their stockpile. They had one. They had a fair bit of a stockpile, but it's gone now.
Run them through.
Oh, these... God damn it, no. Come back.
I follow the dragon.
Fall back a bit.
With bow in hand, I
I want you guys to live.
The animals will pay.
Well, we'll find out soon enough if this is enough to completely wipe out the
Honor through.
Lotus. If this is their final stand.
Heads will roll.
Alright.
Right.
You guys get going. Oh.
Yes.
Should probably move her down to, you know, actually help our troops out. That would be nice.
Lead the way. Okay.
focused and steady. Certainly.
Alright, he's running. He's trying, but it hasn't worked out. This is why we built that tower.
Yes.
On target. It shall be.
Alright, do we... Ah, yes, we're also working on this Avery, which is where the channels are coming from. So we're slowly winning.
All right.
And we'll do so eventually. Alright, let's find out if this is the last one or if we're gonna go for a bug hunt. That's the last one.
Smoke from the dragon's spire.
I see it.
There's a village there. If the Lotus soldiers are pillaging that far south, they've already got Serpentholm.
It's not the Lotus Clan. When the orb wakes, so does the dragon.
What?
He's telling us to hurry.
The dragon is telling us to hurry.
It's not called the Dragon Spire for nothing. Keep the men moving. We won't stop again tonight. Serpentholm.
The other clans have come.
About time they decided to stand and fight.
It's the orb they're after, not me.
There's a lot of them. A week ago, these men were peasant farmers. You've made warriors out of them, but the Lotus and Wolf soldiers are veterans.
What would you do? Cower for another 7 years in a falling down hut, sipping tea and waiting to die?
Better that than 7 years spent stealing from the very peasants who trusted us to protect
Wretch,
them.
I'll gut you like a fish.
That? What is that?
The key to Serpentholm. I made new friends while I was away.
Yep, and now we get our third unit. But that will have to wait for another day. Until next, we'll just quickly save so I remember we've done it. But until next time, my name is BrightOps, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.